Hello and welcome back to Parcel Simulator. We've got quite a few things to get done today. For contracts, we've got a few that we can knock out before we even start the parcel process. We've got one for just a valid. We've got some for air types, which I've got a small pile going on over there of. I've got one for just 8 parcels, and then I've got another that's just for valid parcels. The reason why I skipped over this one from Mollarsk Mail, it's one of those more nuanced contracts like I mentioned in a previous video. It's wanting invalid with denial stickers, and it has to be the serial number is what's wrong with the package. That's going to be a lot trickier to succeed in finding, but we're going to handle that one last today. So essentially we're going to be holding on to all of our invalid parcels and looking over them at the end of the day to see which ones we can send off. I do apologize, I've been a little under the weather recently, so I may hiccup or I may have a pause in talking. With that being said, let's go ahead and get the easiest ones done, and then we'll start sorting packages. So first off, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. And we'll just use these just for simplicity's sake for the majority of the transports. We have them. Yeah, it's a day today for airtight parcels, but at the same time, we're going to get more money from sending them off here than we would just sending them off via the standard transports. Okay, I need one more parcel. And I'm sure you've noticed in previous videos where I just stick the entire crate and send it off. That's because the crates or the pallets do not get removed from your spawn. So even if you do send them off with parcels, they get left behind. The parcels, the vehicle that's transporting them, those are the only things that get unloaded. I think a ultimate goal between today's video and next time will be to get the upgrade to do that, and then to actually expand this into the other cargo depot. That way we can start getting both processed through and start working on even more packages at once. Because like I've said before, we can do parcels up to a certain point and a certain speed, but as we get further into the game, it's going to be harder and harder if we do not expand and automate. Wait a minute. That may have been the wrong country. Go. Okay, no, that's good country. looks like I'll sort through these boxes that I just got, and then I'll have to move parcels off of my storage rack, which that is something that will happen, especially early game or even late game, if you don't have a sufficient buffer area. And it is something I'm noticing, especially with bad parcels, that you just don't have enough space if you're trying to store or set a buffer to look through them, and you get a lot more invalid parcels or parcels that need to be checked over and end up ultimately being denied than you do parcels that are approved. I don't know if it's just the RNG of the game is offset for bad parcels, or if it's just an issue of luck, but quite often I have a 80% denial rate on parcels where the parcel is just not approved either before it comes in or once it's come in and done checks. I'm just not wanting to miss the barcodes. That's why I'm double checking them. That way I can find the 3 invalid barcode types, because it can be the letters in the barcode when there's not supposed to be any. It could be that there's a space in the barcode, like this one has the B. So that's one we need for that mission. Set it behind us. Like I was saying, it could be there's a space, or it could even be just the barcode itself is fine, but it's not an approved barcode. Like, it's just invalid for whatever that parcel is. So I'm wanting to just double check all of them that I'm looking through just to be safe. Right, now that this pallet is getting to the point where it needs to be done, I'll take care of it. And as you can see, with today, we actually managed to get quite a few parcels looked at, both by ourselves and the conveyor belts. We're just mostly having to take the time to look for specific things since we're trying to complete certain quests. I like trying to complete a quest by the same day that we pick it up, there's no real reason for it other than being able to say fast turnover, like being able to do things very quickly. Oops. And if it ever gets to a point where you just want to pull things off in one sitting and then quickly drop them somewhere, you can just hit Q and it will drop items based on the sequence they were put on, going from the last item that was put on to the first item. And I do know I saw a parcel that had a number in it, but I now seeing that one that has a space, so we just got to find that one that had the letter T in its serial code, and we will be able to complete that one quest like I mentioned. I think, nope, it wasn't this one. Was it this one? Yeah, there it is. Thank you, T. You are my specialty. Yeah, I know, I'm corny. Go away. Please don't go away. Please continue watching my videos. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and go fill that quest. Yeah, see? Only thing it's concerned with is the packages being packages. And this one, since it doesn't need them to be good packages or bad packages, we'll just take that pallet, fill it up with the 6 that it can hold, and then we'll just bring over 2 more packages since we've got an excess of invalids. We'll send them through. Now, yes, you can put things through the door, but sorry, for simplicity's sake, don't. Just as an aesthetic, don't do that way. And now that we've got everything cleared off, we'll go ahead and clean up. And this video ran a little longer than what I was intending to. Oh, but we managed to complete the full day, and you've just got to see me clean up. So I'll finish that off camera, and I'll start off the next day. Talk to y'all later.